So the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight was last night, and let me tell you, it was awful. I'm sorry if you paid anything for it. I'm sorry if you paid even $2 for it. The Carrington and Coolwell was unanimous decision. Now I usually don't post this type of content, but I love sports, and yeah, I just love sports. Look at this Diamond AR. Got Diamond ARs finally. Love Diamond in this game. It's so amazing. But anyway, basically, the Carrington and Coolwell was a unanimous decision. It was an alright fight, I guess. None of these fights were actually good at all. Then we go to the Body and Armando fight, and that was just atrocious. Again, it was a majority decision. There was no fighting at all that has went on. It was just a Bahadi, I don't know how you say his name, and Armando. It's just Body, I'm just gonna call him Lucas. Just smacking the crap out of Armando. That's all it was. Unanimous decision. I wonder why. A majority decision. I guess it was closer than all the other fights that happened in this garbage simulator, basically. Green against Watpool was the closest fight that they had, and it was just atrocious. It was a split decision. I don't think it was a split decision, but you know what? I guess Green won, but just barely. That's all that this happened. I would post freaking the screenshot of like all the scores, but the last time I did that, I got copyright striked. So Netflix is doing everything they can to hide everything from the public. You can't post about the Mike Tyson fight, even shorts. Only certain people can post about it, which is stupid. I think if the fight's over with, you shouldn't basically guard the fight from being posted. I live streamed it last night and then got copyright claimed, so now my channel has a strike as I took the quiz and then aced it, so hopefully that goes away. We got the Goyat and Ramos fight, and let me tell you, I put for Ramos, but it was not the Ramos, sorry, it was Nunes. I put for Nunes to win because he looked promising in all of his other fights that he fought in, and it was just a slam. He barely threw punches, and it was awful. Worst decision I've ever made. But Goyat was like, I don't know, part of the Aztec tribe, so should have went with the Aztec guy, to be honest with you. I saw his fights and basically just went with the Nunes. I don't know why, but that was the wrong decision. We got Barrios and Ramos. This is the Ramos. The last fight, Goyat and Nunes ended up in a unanimous decision, which 100%, if you watch the fight, you would know that Goyat just smacked the crap out of Nunes and went with it. That's it. That was the whole fight. We got Barrios and Ramos, ended a draw, which should not have been a draw. It was just a garbage fight altogether. Barrios should have won. He knocked him down a lot. At least if I'm remembering the fight correctly. I don't know. The fight game last night was awful, to be honest with you. And we got Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. This was for a bunch of titles that Serrano was actually holding. It was for the WBO title. It was for a bunch of titles, and that was a fight that was actually entertaining to watch. Katie Taylor actually smacked the crap out of her though. Yeah, it was fun to watch. It was a unanimous decision. 95 to 94 all the way around. It was that should have been the main card. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano should have been the main card, and Jake Paul and freaking Mike Tyson should have been under them. I know it was all rigged. I don't care enough. I watched it like through a company anyway, so it is what it is. I didn't pay for it. I knew it was gonna be freaking after I saw the punches, it was like 300 to Jake Paul to like 95 to Tyson. Like, that's how many punches were thrown. It should not have been a fight. Yes, it made Tyson $20 million plus $5 million because he put Jake Paul put a bet on that he would not last more than 3 rounds. That was whoever put for Tyson to win. I mean, you're kind of stupid. I'm sorry to tell you, but Tyson was never gonna win. It was after I heard Netflix was going to be, was going to be the debut for Netflix Sports. I knew 100% it was going to be Jake Paul was going to win. If Mike Tyson, even the first round when Mike Tyson hit Jake and everyone's like, wow, this might actually be somewhere. You could see him cut off the gas because he hits too hard. It was so rigged, it was crazy. The most rigged fight I've ever done. It was 80-72 for the first judge, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, 79-73, and then 79-73 for the last 2 judges. Whoever, I don't know if they just wanted to be different or something, but it should have all been 80-72. It should never have happened, except for the money. Makes sense, but it was absolute garbage show. If you watched it for like to look at like actual boxing, I'm sorry, you got played by the thing. But if you voted for Jake Paul to win, you made a lot of money. I saw Drake put like 300,000 on Tyson. I don't know why he would do that, maybe just to show off for Tyson. But yeah, that's my input on the Jake Paul fight. It was awful. Every single other fight was garbage, not worth watching, except for the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight. That was really entertaining to watch. The scores were close, 95-94 all around. Yeah, every other freaking fight, Body, freaking Goyat, Green, Shushu, Carrington, it was just not a fun thing to be around. Let me know your thoughts on the Jake Paul Tyson fight or any other fight cards. I watch boxing, UFC all the time, so I might talk about more fights. I don't know, but that's my thoughts on the Jake Paul and Tyson fight.